Smells Like Street Spirit, Fade Out by Radiohead. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and say it. At the risk of making a lot of people feel bad about themselves, this song, not that hard to play. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We're going to have a good time here today learning Street Spirit, Fade Out by Radiohead, featuring Tom York, Johnny Greenwood, other Greenwood, Phil the drummer. Am I forgetting someone? Oh gosh, geez. How could I have forgotten my second favorite member of Radiohead, Ed O'Brien? My name is Stuart Lehman-brown. Welcome to the channel of Marin Music Center. I hope that you have a joy with me on this day. Standard tuning, no capo, none of that nonsense. All you need is a guitar, a person, a pick, and a dream, and a goal, and a challenge, and a hope, and a New Year's resolution. Let's start with the introduction to the song, where we need like sort of an A minor chord. So go ahead and put your middle finger on the second fret of the third string from the top. Put your ring finger on the second fret of the third string from the bottom, and then your pointer finger and your pinky are just gonna be on standby. They're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, but nothing just yet. Keep your fingers over here. Play the second string from the top, then play the third string from the top, then the bottom string, and then the third string from the bottom. So that was second from the top, third from the top, bottom, third from the bottom. I will tell you, the direction that you pick the strings is a big deal in this song. We are going to be using what's called directional picking, where you always pick in the direction of the next string you're going to play. Directional picking is how I pick pretty much everything, and it just happens automatically. I have to say, this song is actually a great exercise in teaching you how to subconsciously, subhumanly perfect the fine art of directional picking. Okay, so what this means is you're gonna play down on that first note, then pluck down on the next one, then up on the bottom string, and then down on the third string from the bottom. So that was down, down, up, down. 1, 2, here we go. Down, down, up, down. Great job. One more time. Down, down, up, down. Then put your pinky on the third fret of the second string from the bottom and pluck up on that string. Then play the third string from the bottom again and pluck down. Then pluck the bottom string and pluck up. And then back to the third string from the bottom, plucking down. So now we've got 8 notes total so far. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, here we go. And down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more time, and here we go. And down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Fantastic work that we're doing here today. We're halfway through the picking pattern. This picking pattern continues throughout the entire song, and it's the only thing that's really challenging about the song is just getting fast at this picking pattern. Let us play the second half of the pattern now. Guys, keep these 2 fingers here. They have not moved. Go ahead and get rid of your pinky and put your pointer finger on the first fret of the second string from the bottom. Play the second string from the bottom, plucking up. Then play the third string from the bottom, plucking down. Then the bottom string, plucking up. And then back to the third string from the bottom, plucking down. So that was up, down, up, down. Play those 4 notes. Here we go, guys. Up, down, up, down. Okay. Let's go a little bit further. No, let's not go a little bit further. Let's go back to the beginning and play everything up until this point. 1, 2, do you remember? Boom, boom, bottom, bang, bing, bong, bang, bong, bing, bong, bang, bong. Playing it this slow, it sounds just completely wrong. It sounds so wrong, I need to take a break and make sure that I'm actually teaching you the right notes. Give me just a moment. Not only are all these notes correct, they might be too correct, guys. A little too raff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. Okay. The second half, so we were like this. Okay. We played what are we doing? Let's just play the last 4 notes of the pattern, okay? That's awful. Terrible. You're fired. Guys, as I said, my name is Stuart. This channel is Marin Music Center, the guitar tutorial channel. Please take this exciting moment in your lives to subscribe to the channel. So many Radiohead songs, so many radio songs yet to come on this channel, but how could you possibly know about them if you don't subscribe to the channel? Also, you know what? If you subscribe to my mailing list, then each and every week I will send you a list of the songs that are coming out in advance. Just go to marinmusic.com, sign up, link in the description, all that stuff. This is a Christmas mug. Technically, for me, it is pre-Christmas, although for you, it is likely post-Christmas. But really, truthfully, we're always post and pre-Christmas, unless it's Christmas Day. The last 4 notes of the pattern. You keep these 2 fingers there on those middle 2 strings. Get rid of your pointer finger, get rid of your pinky. It's just those 2. You're doing the Spider-Man thing. And you're gonna play 2nd string from the bottom, plucking up. Then play the 3rd string from the bottom, plucking up. Then the 3rd string from the top, plucking down. And then 3rd string from the bottom, plucking up. So that was up, up, down, up. Guys, we have learned the entire 16-note picking pattern. That's not true. I have told you the notes to play, but there is no way you've already learned it. How are you supposed to remember all that? It's impossible. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna play it really slowly. I'm gonna give you a close-up of my pick over here so you can see what strings I'm playing, and we're just gonna go through it a few times. 1, 2, extremely slowly. I feel like that was probably helpful to no one. Let's go ahead and just go through it very, very slowly with me saying the strings we're playing. 1, 2, embarrassingly slowly. 2nd from the top, 3rd from the top, bottom, 3rd from the bottom, 2nd from the bottom with the pinky, 3rd from the bottom, bottom, 3rd from the bottom, 2nd from the bottom with the pointer finger, 3rd from the bottom, bottom string, 3rd from the bottom, 2nd from the bottom, 3rd from the bottom, 3rd from the top, 3rd from the bottom. I feel like that was probably helpful to even less people. Okay, well, here's what I will say. Worst case, you just got a couple chances to play it really slowly. Let's go ahead and play this picking pattern 4 times in a row, because that is exactly what they do for the intro to the song. We're gonna do it medium speed. We're gonna go 1, 2, here we go. One more time, no, 3 more times. Two more. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Shoot! Darn shoot! That's okay, we have another chance. Great job, guys. You played the intro perfectly on your first try. That takes us to the verse of the song. You know you're at the verse because it's when Thom Yorke starts singing. What you're gonna do for the verse is you do that exact same picking pattern 4 more times. So exactly the same as the intro, you just do it again. Then we're going to switch chords to an E minor chord. So you know how we were like this? We were doing that A minor type thing. You take those 2 fingers that you had down the whole time and you just pop them up a string like that. So now middle finger's on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top, ring finger's on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string from the top. Here's what's gonna happen. We're going to do the exact same picking pattern again with one change. Every time that we played the 2nd string from the top before, we are now playing the top string. Everything else is the same. These fingers are moving the same. You're plucking the exact same strings, except you're just changing that first note from the 2nd string from the top to the top string. So it ends up going like this. Top string, then 3rd from the top, bottom string, 3rd from the bottom. Then with your pinky, play 3rd fret on the 2nd string from the bottom, back to the 3rd string from the bottom, back to the bottom string, back to the 3rd string from the bottom, pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string from the bottom, then play the 3rd string from the bottom, then the bottom string, then the 3rd from the bottom, then play the 2nd string from the bottom, open, 3rd from the bottom, 3rd from the top, 3rd from the bottom. Let's do that slowly without me talking the whole time. E minor chord ready to go, pinky and pointer finger ready to do their thing. 1, 2, pretty slowly. This is very slowly, actually. Okay, so we're gonna do that twice. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Uncle Stuart, this does not sound anything like Street Spirit Spayed Out by Radiohead. It's fine. We're gonna speed it up in a minute. It's gonna sound way more like the song. You're gonna be really happy with it, you guys. Hey, didn't you say the song was supposed to be easy? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's kind of tough. Wait, look, you just have to get good at this main picking pattern. Everything else about it is easy. After you do the E minor thing twice, you go back to the A minor thing and you do the intro picking pattern 2 more times. So that's what the verse is. It's the A minor thing 4 times, the E minor thing 2 times, back to the A minor thing 2 times. So let's play the whole verse all the way through a little bit faster. How about like, let's do that speed. 1, 2, here we go. And 2 more times. Then the E minor. Back to A minor. Guys, I have to tell you one thing. If you're like, this sounds cool, but I just want to be able to sing the song to my friends at school, during class, and I can't be concerned with all of this picking, then guess what? You can just, if you want, you can just strum an A minor. Strum an E minor. You can just strum the chords if you want. You can just go down, 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 down. It's going to be great. Everyone's going to be so impressed. I would try to do the picking for the intro, though. So what I'm saying is, for the introduction, do the whole... all that. And then when you're singing, just strum the chords. It's going to be... no one's going to be mad at you. I'm going to be a little bit resentful, but I'm not going to be mad. Okay, we've made it to the chorus. Guys, you have to play a C chord. Do you know the C chord? It's ring finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string from the top. Middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the top. Your pointer finger is going to be on standby on the 1st fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. But guess what you're going to do? That's right, we're going to do that same picking pattern. Now we're just doing it with these 2 fingers here the whole time. So it's going to end up being... do you understand what I'm saying? It's literally the exact same picking pattern that we did on the A minor. Your pointer finger and pinky are doing the exact same thing. You're playing the exact same strings. It's just instead of these fingers being like this, these fingers are like this. Let's practice it once slowly. 1, 2, here we go. And... Great, you only do it one time. Then you go to the E minor. Do your regular picking on the E minor again. Then go back to the A minor and do the picking pattern 2 times. Dos. That's Spanish for 2. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Then you go back and you do the C again 1 time, and then the E minor again 1 time, and that concludes the chorus to the song. Let's play the full chorus all the way through once together at this time. 1 and 2, we're speeding it up, guys. Shoot, Sharn, Gersh. Guys, let's do it one more time. 2, 3, 4. Then the E minor. Then to the A minor. Again. Back to C. Minor. Then we did it. Great. Then we go to verse number 2. Exactly the same as verse number 1. Then we go to chorus number 2. Exactly the same as chorus number 1, except we add an extra 2 times through the A minor at the end. That means we go C, E minor, A minor, A minor, C, E minor, A minor, A minor. Just a little bit of extra stuff. At this point in time, we go to the interlude. This is where he sings ah, 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 ah. He's still singing, just not with any. Usually I feel like interludes don't have any singing. This one has singing, it just doesn't have any lyrics per se. The interlude is exactly the same as the first chorus. So that means you're just going C, E minor, A minor, A minor, C, E minor. Then, I forget what happened, so I have to look at my little thing, my little cheat sheet, where it says right here some stuff. After the interlude, then we do the verse again. The exact same thing as we did with the other verses. There is like a higher guitar part that comes in here, something like that. I will teach you that at the very end. But when I'm playing the song, I don't play that higher guitar part. I just keep the regular guitar part going. So we're at verse number 3, same as verse number 2. Then we go to chorus number 3, exactly the same as the other choruses. Then we do the interlude again. The interlude was just the same exact thing as the chorus. Then we're just gonna do 2 extra times on the A minor. I feel like I've just said a bunch of stuff and I wasn't really listening, so I have to imagine you weren't listening either, but I think it's gonna be fine. Then we get to the ending of the song. The ending of the song, same picking pattern, same thing going on. Here's what happens. It's basically the chorus with one little change. So you know how the chorus, we went C, then E minor, then A minor? For the ending, we're gonna do a C over G. So go ahead and get your C chord ready to go. So your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the top, middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the top. Except you're gonna take that ring finger and you're gonna bump it on up to the 3rd fret on the top string. And now when we do our picking, we're gonna start with the top string. Yeah, this one really went off the rails, I agree, but you don't have to be mean about it, okay? Just look, we're gonna get through the song and we're gonna go on with our lives and we never have to see each other again. But please like and subscribe to the channel and the mailing list. Okay, so you got your C over G chord all ready to go. You play the top string, then you play 3rd from the top, then you play bottom, then you play 3rd from the bottom, then you add your pinky, 2nd from the bottom, then 3rd from the bottom, then the bottom, then back to third from the bottom. Pointer finger goes onto 1 of the second from the bottom, just like before. I think I've made myself perfectly clear. You do that once, then you go to the E minor, you do the regular picking on the E minor, then we go to A minor, do the regular picking on the A minor, and then you finish up the whole song by playing the second string from the top open. All right, we've made it through the whole song, except for that lead higher guitar part I wanted to show you. I wonder if I can get away with not doing that. Anyway, I do think we should talk through the song form really quickly. So the intro is the A minor riff 4 times. The verse is the A minor 4 times, E minor 2 times, back to A minor 2 times. Then we get to the first chorus, which is C once, E minor once, A minor twice, and then C, E minor. Great. Then we get to verse number 2, exactly the same as verse number 1. Then we get to chorus number 2, exactly the same as chorus number 1. You just add 2 extra A minors at the end. Then we go to the interlude, which is exactly the same as chorus number 1. The singing is just different. Then we go to chorus, no. Then we go to verse number 3, which is exactly the same as the other verses. Then we go to the chorus number 3, which is exactly the same as the other choruses. Then we do the interlude again. Then we add 2 extra times through A minor. Then we get to the ending. The ending is our C over G once, then our E minor once, our A minor once, then you play the second string from the top. I don't understand why I had to talk through that whole thing for the second time. That seemed like a waste of everybody's time. Okay, so the high guitar part that comes in during the third verse is a little noodly. Like, I think the notes might kind of fluctuate a bit throughout, but I just... Don't even worry about this part, but here's what you could do once or twice, just if you want to spice things up. Play the harmonic on the 12th fret of the top string. That's where you just touch on the top string right at the 12th fret, lightly, just touch. Play that, and then you can take your finger off and that note keeps going. So you go boom, then on the second from the bottom, play 13, 12. Then on the third from the bottom, play 12. Then play 14 on the third from the top. Then go back to 12 on the third from the bottom. Then go back to 12 on the second from the bottom. Then go back to 13 on the second from the bottom. So that was just... That's just, you could do that. I don't know why I added the extra harmonic at the end. Anyway, I only did this out of obligation. I didn't even want to do it. So there's more of that resentment I was talking about earlier.